right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Wednesday. How are we doing? Today in Pathfinders, I'm going to extend the Q&A session. I usually do a lesson at the end regarding intuition, but we have had so many questions, really good ones lately. Today's session, I'm going to make sure to answer as many as I can. I'm going to try to not be as long-winded as I normally am, so my apologies for you on that. And we'll try to get to as many questions today as possible. So if you have questions for me about the spiritual path or your astrology or what's going on in this crazy world, just drop in with my Pathfinder group today. Tomorrow is my Twin Flame astrology group, and we're going to be talking about Mars and what's going on with Mars as we head into a retrograde starting in later this year, starting in December. But it's in retrograde. It's slowing down right now. So we only get a Mars retrograde every 2 years. Doesn't happen all that often. So join us. We're trying to figure out what's going on with the divine masculine. All right, let's see what's happening here. Transmute. That's a 44 card. Some kind of teacher, healer, or guide. Yes, growth. Look at this. Growth, gratitude, and psychic. Wow. Okay. So some of you are definitely in a healing kind of situation, or in a time where you're going to get exponential levels of channeling, maybe leveling up in terms of your shamanic game. Okay. I feel like this has to do with the energy that's on the planet right now. We're moving out of some very big cycles at the end of this year and over the next 18 months, moving some very big astrological cycles. We're also moving some very big celestial cycles, galactic cycles. Just everything is converging right now. And some of you may feel that in a level of expanded awareness. That can be the first kind of marker. Expanded awareness, low tolerance for bullshit, able to see behind people's masks, right? There's like this like going up the levels, and at the same time getting tremendous amounts of downloads, maybe even body healing, definitely spiritual healing. And opening up to your psychic gifts may be very obvious to you. That could be happening, that, you know, you're channeling now, and maybe you have been all along, but you haven't been aware of it even. So some of the things that you're doing are psychic gifts. All right, I'm getting that for some very specific group of you. That what you've been doing all along you think is kind of normal, that everybody else can do it too. And in theory, they can and will be able to, but you're one of the ones who is sort of leading the charge in terms of opening up this particular psychic gift, whatever this is, okay, for you. So Knight of Wands, here's the Aquarian card of healing, Knight of Pentacles, there it is, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Just beautiful energy here. I feel like you are really stepping into being this healer. Age of Aquarius, right? Stepping into being this healer, other people coming to you for help and assistance. You may need a teacher or a guide to help you like deal with all this awakening, all these awakening symptoms that are happening right now. They could be happening really fast, especially if some of you have been tied to relationships. And I'm going to say this very specifically to some of you. If you have been tied with the cords of hope, hoping someone will get their act together, hoping someone will figure it out, hoping someone will be able to come forward with you, or someone will apologize, or someone will get it together. I'm inviting you here to sort of move away from that focus. Being focused on that other person isn't helping you. I'm here to tell you that, okay? Your job is to focus on your own growth right now. Even if it's a parent, even if it's a spouse. They need to either ask for help, and maybe you're not even the one to give it to them, but they're also deep in some kind of denial. And it's not your job, Okay. Your job is to shine your light and don't get it extinguished by other people's, I don't know, fuckery, whatever it is. Like, don't let other people's stuff dim your light, is really the main message here. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Magician. Wow. So far, I'm seeing Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Sag. Okay. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands. Wow. King of Wands, you keep coming up. And it's always the same. This has been, I don't know how many readings I've done in the last month or so, but there's always this like, hey, this person was a Knight of Wands. Now they're a King of Wands. Whoever that message is for. Doesn't have to be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. It can just be like a maturing person who has a lot of creativity. This person may have some very strong Leo in their chart. Maybe they're midheaven, right? Or they could have like Mars in Leo, or they, there could be something really powerful here about Leo, creativity. 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Temperance card, more, okay, so there's Sag. So more Sag. So this is like, I just get the feeling that you're stepping in to teach a group of people who are not getting it, that they are channelers, that they are healers, that they are, here to shine their light. You coming to this channel, I've been saying that message for a long time, and now you are going to be saying that message beyond here, beyond the friendly confines here, right? Out into the world more. That might have even been something that you tripped across or became aware of, that like, oh, this thing I can do, this is a spiritual gift. I am connected to, I'm really always so drawn to Archangel Michael or Mary Magdalene or Kuan Yin or Buddha or, Jesus, whatever you're really drawn to. And that ascended master or that guide is your guide. They are your guide. All right. I see Archangel Michael here. And I just see you leading a lot of people. Some of you are manifesting this relationship because that's your mission together. The 10 of Cups. That's your mission together. And I've never noticed this before, but this psychic, I see that as like 2 rings, like maybe 2 wedding rings or 2 rings that are overlapping now. Like your capabilities are overlapping. All right, King of Wands. You're not going to believe this. Leo, strength. This person had to gather a lot of strength to move on from a situation. They have a lot to learn, or they're learning right now. They're investing time and energy in some kind of learning, some kind of creative task. Yep, Page of Wands, more creativity there. 2 of Wands, they're manifesting you. Hierophant, this person's manifesting you. Do you feel that? Do you feel the pull of that? Because I'm definitely seeing that, you're doing your work, you're expanding your light, and this person is like drawing you toward them. Some of you have healing around love relationships that still is needed. I just feel like a blocking of the heart right now, not a total blockage of the heart, but in terms of a one-to-one partnership. Like, you can be this very beautiful light worker, healer, guide, mystic, and sort of be all to yourself. Like, this is Aquarius energy, which can be viewed as cool sometimes, cool or even cold. The Aquarian energy. Watch the Aquarius reading. Very similar, right? So the 8 of Swords. Oh, yeah. There's the Aquarius energy again. King of Swords, the Justice card, okay, and the Death card. So what is going on here feels to me like some of you have really been through it. Some of you have been divorced from a toxic person. Some of you have left a toxic family. Some of you have felt imprisoned by another person during your life. And it's almost like you vowed never to let that happen again. Okay. And so what needs to happen is you need to, the energy is stuck in this kind of defiant King of Swords kind of place. And Spirit is saying to you, it's time to heal that death. It's time to transmute that. It's time to transform out of this, sort of Xena warrior thing, which is awesome, right? There's like this Pallas Athena kind of feeling, Queen of Swords feeling to this. But there's something unfinished about your mission if you're not aligning with your heart in this way. Okay, there's something about compassion. Queen of Pentacles, self-compassion, self-forgiveness, self-acceptance. I feel like you're still in this ego battle, maybe with this person, ex or family or whatever it is from the past that says, I'll be damned if I'm going to let that happen again. And that is blocking this very, very beautiful gift. So you're needing to step into compassion for yourself, okay? And manifest from that place of love and compassion, right? 9 of Wands. You're not gonna do it again. It's almost like I have to remain this defiant, because if I don't, I fall into this bottomless pit, I will never get out again. I got out once or maybe twice or maybe 5 times or something like that. And it's like you have vowed that I'm never going to fall into that again. I'm never going to let myself get there again. Fair enough. But there's something here that is different than that you're also blocking. Yes, you're blocking falling into that pit again. Awesome for you. But look at that, Hermit. This is a lesson. King of Cups. Empress. Somebody recently got behind your defenses. And I don't know if you ran away from them or if you were like, what's happening here? No. I get the feeling of a lot of like pushback, shut down, block. No. You're not getting in, even though I do feel like this person had genuine feelings for you, genuine love for you. I'm not saying this person's coming back, but I am saying that there's another opportunity. It could be this person, but it doesn't have to be. For some of you it is, for some of you it is not, depending on their choice. That person was definitely a teacher for you. This was a soulmate teacher for you that was like, can you allow love again? Can you do that? And some of you said no. No, because there's active parts of whatever this is, there's active parts that still need healing. Okay? There's active parts that were injured, that were damaged, that were in difficulties, that still need your attention. I don't know why I'm reaching for this deck, but let's see. The areas that still need attention. Could be different for each of you. It really could be. Imagine your creative capability. That's why this creative thing is coming in. It really stunted your growth creatively, like made you not want to take any risks. Yeah, clean it up. Clean it up. Time for a nap. I just feel like this is like constantly on guard, constantly, pushing back, constantly saying no, going the distance. This is about a new chapter. This is about a new chapter that keeps knocking on your door, that you keep not answering the bell, because this is an unknown phone number. This is an unknown person. Who in Gen X answers a phone for somebody, for an unknown number? No, nobody. Nobody does that. Okay. So this is much more, I feel like this has to be coming through. First of all, there needs to be awareness and healing. A final kind of chapter needs healing. And, some of you, this might be more at the beginning of when you're just getting awareness around what has really transpired in your life. And some of you are still really learning this self-forgiveness, self-compassion, things of that nature. And when you do, you're going to be able to unhook from an unhealthy situation in terms of being like, come at me, right? Like there's an archetype of like a wounded animal or a wounded child that will always be defiant and will be pushing against love, will not let love come in, because I'm so worried that you're going to hurt me again, or you're going to be somebody that's going to hurt me too, and all of that kind of thing. And so it's like everybody out. But that's the thing that needs your attention. Okay, that's the thing that needs your attention. So I'm looking at this this growth in this psychic piece. I feel like there's more gifts to be opening soon. We are in this kind of space with the Age of Aquarius coming in, where there'll be a lot of awareness around people who are. This is already happening. Okay, this is already happening. If you're not seeing people who are lying right now, if you're not able to discern that, you soon will be. This is going to be a gift that's going to be opening for all of mankind, opening people's eyes over the course of the next 18 months. Really going to be a lot of people awakening. And some of us who've been on the path for a long time, there might just be this last little chapter that you've just kept kind of hidden, because it's like, well, I don't need anybody. I don't want anybody in my life. And there's a difference between that and I'm good. Yeah, if someone wants to come into my life, sure, but like I'm good. I'm fine. Like I'm not really looking around for that. There's a big difference between those two things. Okay? That if someone did want to come into your life, you'd be able to have a relationship, or you'd be able to have some kind of relationship, or whatever you wanted it to be, versus none shall pass. That's the chasm that Spirit is calling you to heal right now. Because I feel like there is some kind of partnership. I don't know if it's a marriage, but there is the energy here of connection, commitment, long-term. Can be a business partnership, can be a love partnership, whatever it is. But if you're not open to anything, then none of this can happen. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. I'm going to look at what you don't see coming. I will look at the next 30 days. Let's go deeper into this chapter. Link is below if you want to continue on. Pathfinders, let's just keep going. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.